Hey everybody, it's your boy Fang. Hot off that defeat in the last episode, I'm ready for a victory. I'm always ready for victory. I assume... Did we play this hero last time? I thought we played Awoken. Doesn't really matter. Stygian Guard, I get what's going on, but I'm gonna go back to the roots. We're gonna do Hellhorn Awoken, rather. I really enjoy the high damage of Hellhorn units. It pairs very well with the Awoken. And to be honest with you, I'm a unit guy, and until we unlock the next clan, this is what I'm going to play as. At least today. I've seen Umbra played. It looks pretty interesting. So we've got Imps, Restoration Detonation, and Rage Serum. That's a pretty bad selection, I would say. Oh, okay, he saps. But they only enter with sap. That's actually, as far as I'm concerned, a pretty easy version of Seraph. So, artifact first. Apply rooted to enemy units when they enter the floor below the pyre room. Okay, so third floor gets one extra turn of enemies. I'm going to do that. I'm going to see if I can build around that. By that I mean they stay there for one extra turn. Multi-strike or slay gain armor. And revenge gain rage. No. We're going to go with brawler. It's cool. The more provisos you put on buffing a unit, the more difficult it is to get a build that works. Arc of Invasion we will absolutely do because of the aforementioned artifact we just got. And also, if you can't do the trial on the first floor, you might as well not be playing the game. And I don't mean that in a rude way, I mean like, seriously, you should do it. You can just restart. Horned Prince, you're the back boy. No problems here. Now, do I want 2 kills or an imp? Normally, I would maximize units. I'm taking 2 kills here. Minimum damage. Let's go. Obviously, we're not gonna be able to keep everybody alive. Oh, son of a bitch. We're not gonna get that. That's a shame. At least I assume we're not gonna get that. I can't think of a way that we would get that. So, there's one. We can't put a trade steward out. So we might be a little bit hooped. So how do we want to do this? I guess we'll double train steward here. It can give high damage to somebody. Is that valuable? I think it's only valuable here. So that's what we're gonna do. What a shame. God damn it. Well, that's how it's gonna be. Unfortunate. But I mean, this is what you get when you pick a trial. It's a lot of damage. I can help mitigate some of this damage, of course. I think the smartest thing to do is torch this guy. Go in with the least amount of damage. We can train steward up here, so I will. And we'll restoration detonation this guy. Okay. It's not the ideal situation, but we do what we have to. Okay. So be it. So bloody be it. It would be useful to summon you and get the rage going. So that's a kill on one. It's not a kill on this guy. So we're gonna take you out. You're gonna die next turn without a problem. Imp is dead, but so be it. We're gonna keep you maybe at low health so we can get a detonation, but I don't think that's gonna happen. We're just gonna do that in order to get the kill on this turn. Again, there's no real chance that we're going to lose this. The question is, can we do it without taking pyre damage? And I think the answer is going to be yeah, obviously. No sense in using the imp here. We'll get slightly diminishing returns, but I think it's still best to put the imp here. They'll be at 4 rage when he comes up. We'll get some free damage by doing that. And that's all we can hope for. It's going up on 95, and he is in fact smoked already. So, let's just play this one out. Your boy is smoked. We got 75 out of that. We lost 50 because we didn't get the little imp lady. I think realistically, if we hadn't done Mark of the Invasion, we would have got her. So we're only really making 25 off of that. More imps. It's a bit of a risky play. Inferno is very good to have because it can be your get out of jail free card. Normally I'd go Steel Enhancer. I think I'm just going to skip this one because I don't yet know what's going to happen with units. I think you need to pick your first unit to really know that. Because I'm going to put my money where my mouth is, we're going to get a unit. Husk Hermit or Animus of Will. Animus of Will can be buffed really, really effectively. Husk Hermit though, sweep, obviously extremely good. If we can put quick on it, this guy is going to be a solution to a lot of problems. Yeah, and that's why we get him. So this guy knocks out support units before they can act. Now do we want to give him tank ability or damage? I'm going to give him tank ability. This means he is not going to scale well in the late game, but hopefully he'll be able to carry us for a while. We've got these imps. Let's use them. And let's fight. Non-boss enemies get +4. We've got the clergyman who enter with rage. If we can get out our boy, our new sweet boy, this is not a problem. Same with you. So we're gonna do it. Oh, and we'd be drafting a Stygian Guard unit, if I saw that color correctly. Very interesting. I did not know that would happen. Okay, we got what we wanted. If we didn't get what we wanted, I would have just played our guy on the top floor and waited. But obviously this is more or less where we want to be. I'm not even gonna bother. Why would I? We don't have any incant triggers. Is this the good imp or the bad imp? This is the bad imp. So we'll play him up here. Do we need to play anything else? Would it benefit us to play anything else? Yeah, we'll just stack up here. We might as well. And everybody is dead. That's the power of sweep. This guy is going to be our big boy. We're probably not going to get this when we need it, so we'll play it now and get diminishing returns, but so be it. And we'll stack all the floors. There we are. And be pleased with that. There's the boss. The boss. Right, so he has spikes. Spikes and haste. He has haste because of this. That will be purged because our unit's going to block it. We're going to put Imp in the back. We're going to, in that case, just apply a bunch of regen to this guy. Keep him alive a little longer. I don't know if that's actually going to do a lot, but I got my hope. Oh, of course, the spikes is going to kill me first. Well, that's very interesting. He hasn't got a lot of health left. I'm pretty happy about that. Yeah, how about we just, like, win right now? That's why you got Inferno, man. Oh, not even a question. If I get Ascend or Descend, I'm taking it, no matter what. We have early game AoE, so we don't want that, and I don't think we want any of those, even if they are cheap. Right. That is obviously tempting to me. This is the kind of guy you can put on a floor up top and be happy about it. We've already got an early game tank, so I think I'll take this guy. Oh, and obviously I was wrong. It didn't give us an Umbra unit. I don't know why it was colored purple. Do we have anybody we want to duplicate right out the gate? We haven't upgraded any spells, so it would be a duplicated Husk Hermit. Do we want that? Not if we have to pair it with a Pyre. We're gonna go this route. We're gonna take Demon Fiend. Hopefully at some point we'll be able to pay for him. Either through upgrading or some other event. We have a Fissure. Oh, it's the copying. It's a copying. Okay, well, actually, I know exactly what I'm going to do. Come here, Ascend. Well, we've got our build. This is no guarantee of victory. We have a lot of embryonic goodness in this deck. We have an egg, a good egg to build off of. Well, these are spells, right? I was like, oh, +1, that's a unit is sorted. No, it's not sorted. I realized I just made a considerable misplay. I should have upgraded Hidden Passage first. But I couldn't have known we would have gotten Fisher. Oh well. Permafrost, is there anything we want to just keep in our hand? To be honest with you, Hidden Passage is kind of exactly what we would want for that. We might end up cutting all the other ones later. I know it looks kind of ridiculous, but seriously, if we ever draw that card, it stays in our hand. That's pretty funny. Don't know if we really want that. Something to get out of our hand. How about a torch? And we have no money, so we can't try again with new spells. I don't feel all that bad about that, really. I'll end up cutting the ascends later, but so be it. We got one good ascend. It's not optimal, but, you know. You typically can't play optimally if there's some uncertainty going on. Oh, you son of a bitch. Alright, I gotta play second floor. Because I'm not taking a doubled bomb. I would love to keep those, but I can't, so, oh well. Those guys are all smoked. That is a meaningless floor, unless I want to ascend people into it, which actually I do, come to think of it. Like, why wouldn't I? You are getting ascended. We got 3 guys for 1 over capacity. I will play a train steward on the top floor because I have nothing else I can do. I would have preferred for the steel hammer boy to go near the front, but oh well. He will still strike every turn. The bomb will be deactivated. I should have thought of that actually. I could have put this guy on the top and he would have been fine. Oh well. So we got that hidden passage we wanted. We could ascend an imp. He is actually also the better imp. Huh. You know what? This is a good time to do it. I am thinking it is very much... Ooh, but he will not apply the rage because he isn't spawning on the right floor. Still, his added damage will actually be sufficient to get the kill on this guy. Restoration detonation is meaningless. I'm still gonna play it though. Why? Because I wondered if I'd had any incants on, but I didn't. So we ended up doing negligible damage to Daedalus, but oh well. Oh, you're a mean bomb, and I don't like you. Do I want to use the consumed torch? Yes. It's best to keep these guys alive, they will do damage. We can restore you. We can apply more regen, because you're going to take some damage. Let's end the turn. Very good. Very good. They're all rooted and... Oh, he had haste. That's actually pretty bad. I gotta send units up there to make sure they die. In fact, here's a galaxy-brained move for you. This guy goes up, these guys get all smoked. We could ascend these guys to the top later. I'm going to torch you so that you don't skip this floor. I think we're probably going to get a death on the Hornbreaker Prince, but so be it. And I guess we will not do that because that would result in death. Let's get some damage on you. He should be rooted for another turn anyway on account of the item we got at the beginning. Yep. Okay, you can be down there. I don't care. Still can't play Demon Fiend. That's life, brother. Uh-huh. This man is in fact not dead. That would not kill him. However, this would. And to be honest with you, if you're going to take 2 damage, let's just restore you for 2 next turn. I'm pretty confident about this one. Right. Everybody's dead for 116. Well, that's funny because we have exactly what we want. Admittedly, it had taken us 3 turns to get there, so it's not unsurprising that we eventually got enough ascends to make this work. They're not in a catastrophically bad formation. Wow, okay. So we're definitely not there, damage-wise. I mean, this guy's smoked. And he was always going to be smoked. He would have been killed by that. That there pyre. But we're really not there yet. Yep. And we just let the screaming pass us by. Yep, we just keep on going. Just keep screaming. There we go, imp kill. That's what I like to see. No damage done, and yet, I have to admit, oh, fly quick, that's hilarious. We've already got a quick unit though, and it's a quick sweep unit. Armor, we're going armor. Uh-huh. We're gonna take an Awoken Hollow and start cutting Train Stewards. Now this is actually... This one's got me thinking. We have Ascend, so there's no reason we need to increase capacity. Yeah. We're gonna take some energy. Fact of the matter is, most of the time we can't play all of our cards yet. It's gonna happen though. Oh, I would love to do this. I would absolutely love it, but look, we need to cut cards. 50% chance to remove all buffs on an enemy unit when it enters the train. That's really good. And it's better than that, so that's what we're taking. Juicy pyre health. Juicy, worthless pyre health. You might be thinking, obviously you need to cut Hidden Passage. You might be thinking that, and you might be correct. I'm still cutting Train Stewards, though. I'm going to cut those later. It's a question of what I want to cut first, and that's got to be them Train Stewards. Gain an additional multi-strike or gain Slay. I would be crazy not to take this because even without Slay, it's higher damage. 18 times 2 is in fact more than 6 times 3. Random artifact? Send me. If we do this right, all of our units are going to be on one floor anyway. Ooh, haste boys. Nobody likes haste boys. Thankfully, we're going to be playing on the top floor. And we'll play you. Oh, do we want to? We're going to play you on the front. I want you dead. Don't tell him I said that. No point in playing our restoration because nobody is damaged and we don't need regen. Cool, cool. We've almost killed front guy. Do you have the incant problem? No, you don't have the incant trigger. Now the real question is, am I willing to spend a turn? This guy's gonna get hasted up, and that sucks, but I'm willing to spend a turn. We're going to incur possible loss in order to get this guy out. Hopefully we get an Ascend. I mean, we certainly have enough of them. We put him on top. Yeah, this guy's no problem. Ascend me, boys. And they're all dead, and we're going to get rid of this imp who is taking up a unit slot. Perfect. And also, you're all dead. That's ideal. Alright. So we've got our permanent Ascend that we can hold on to. And other than that, I think we just play almost everything. Train Steward, we're not going to ascend you yet. You're going to skip him anyway, so that's not a big deal. We're giving you armor. I'm not going to give you rage. But I am going to give you rage. Because again, we can't be consistently drawing that when we need it. We might as well play it on a slightly suboptimal time. They are not, in fact, all dead. Okay, that is important to note. Right. I think it's time to stack top. So, Imp. How does that change things? Not a whole lot, but then again, you're rooted for an entire turn and you will not survive the next turn. So, let's not do that. Let's apply a Twain Steward to the second floor and wait. 5 on top, maximum of 7. I think it's pretty likely we're going to get this guy up, even if we didn't have the hidden passage, which we do. And because we do, he's coming up. Let's make sure we get an extra turn of spells on this guy.
He has taken no damage.
There's not much better we can do than that. Very cool. He's coming up the second floor. He's probably going to fill our deck with junk. No, he is not. Okay, well, see, this is why you wait. How many guys do we have? 6? Unfortunate. So, Steelworker or Summon Guy? The answer is Summon Guy. The reason the answer is Summon Guy is because we can hit him with a nasty Restoration Detonation. We have 3 of them. 2 or 3 of them in the deck, so there's a reasonably good chance. He does 10 damage. I have to play this, because if I don't, I'm an idiot. 10 free damage from that guy. You could do a lot better than that, but hey, you could do a lot worse. We didn't get Restoration Detonation, that's unfortunate, but this guy's dead anyway. 5? Oh, I'm so stupid. Should have played the Purge card. Little impatient mistakes. Just keep hitting them, man. Another imp kill, that's what I like to see. 5 damage taken. Incredible. So we got the really good relic. Conserve energy between turns. The really good relic. We got a really good relic. Picking Inferno, because it's just so good. Restore 25, draw. Descend a unit and restore 10 health. We're not descending, we're ascending. So we're skipping this one. You might be thinking, but you could use it to play on the mid floor. No, the top floor is where we want to be. Purge 2, upgrade. Oh, you're not going to like it, but I'm upgrading units. You're not going to like the fact that I didn't purge. I'm going to be sensible and come here first, though. Wait, this is what I did last time, and I berated myself for it. Get a random Hellhorn consume card, Awoken, or Stygian. We'll take a Stygian. You know I don't hate it. Why did I pick Stygian? Because... Oh! Oh, we're gonna take a Hellhorn one. Oh, I love it. Cool, so we got 2 out of 3. I hadn't seen that event before, so that's why I was a bit hesitant with it. Let's upgrade some units. Large stone. Large stone is fine, actually. But before I do that, it does not increase cost. Okay. That would be pretty friggin' hilarious. Alternatively, we could give it to this guy. That would not improve the Restoration Detonation. I think basically we gotta give it to the Demon Fiend. It's going to make it very important that we get him out, though. Strength Stone. Who are we gonna give that to? We could give it to the Imp again. Why not? We can pretty reliably put him in the back of a formation. Give a guy quick. That would have been a nice thing to give to the Demon Fiend, but he is now designated tank. It's possible that I don't want to give anybody quick, actually. Rage and spikes are not great, but I mean, to be real with you. We are going to do quick. Quick has a tendency to be pretty useful, in my opinion. Even if you've already got someone to sweep out the support units. There are many times you think, oh, I wish I could do 20 damage before the enemy did. Enemies get multi-strike. This guy has a harvest trigger for armor. He does 5 damage, so he'll do 10. Marksman has stealth, which is fucking annoying. He'll do 14. He has multi-strike, but does not have stealth. We're going to do it for the artifact. Now, I've got to keep in mind we can carry spell power between... And by spell power, I mean energy. You guys are a bunch of cowards. You just wait until I get Inferno, and then you're going to look like a bunch of so-and-sos. Well, this is pretty good. It means we can make sure that the giant demon who's poking his head into the pyre gets... Oh, I may have made a grave mistake. But that's okay. Let's make a grave mistake in style. Not enough Ember. Oh, right, of course, because he took all of it. Please give me an ascend on this turn, is all I have to say. We did not get an ascend. So it looks like our hero is going to die, but that's okay, because heroes never die. And also, shit. No, I think we can hold out on this one. We can make this one work. Let's Restoration Detonation you for a kill. We can Crystalline. In fact, we could have just gotten one kill. Or use that card to kill all of them, rather, is what more sensibly I mean. Is it worth putting this guy at the bottom? No. That's not so bad. We've paid quite the cost in order to make this happen, and we carry over stuff. Why do I keep forgetting we carry over stuff? We're going to use this opportunity to get him the hell out of here. You're going to take some damage. Eventually I would like you up here, but, you know, it's life. We're going to Inferno these guys down. That's exactly what I was looking for. We're putting armor on the big boy, because he will be the front boy. And I think I will be generous and rejuve you, give you some more damage and health. These guys are smoked. These guys are yet unsmoked. I'm going to ascend you. Okay. We'll get another shot at this guy. On account of him being rooted. You're going to get a kill. And by that I mean to be killed. I don't mind regenning him because it just means more damage on him. Brief respite. Already. Okay. We've got 1, 2, 3 units top. We can ascend an imp. That's not particularly useful. Ironically, a train steward is more worthwhile than a card we picked up. There is in fact reason to give rage because we will be facing the boss before that runs out, and again, we'll do a restore buff on him in any turn. Alrighty, now what can we do about this? I want Husk. It's good he finally came out. We will not spend money because we don't have to. Because we can carry this over on the next floor. Restoration Detonation will potentially save. Excuse me? Oh, I hit the train steward. God damn it. Shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means that we can, in fact, afford to train steward up. We have 1 slot left, and you know exactly who goes into that slot. That would be the imp. If we get him next turn, that is. These guys have lost stealth, because it's a tick. Ooh, shucks. Well, actually, goodbye. And I guess we will, on the right, yeah, on this guy. We didn't have enough energy to do 2 Infernos. It really only would have done 100 damage, which is not the worst thing in the world. I think we got this guy no problem. Yeah, that's what I thought. No friggin' problem. Big demon. That's an investment. And I'm going to take a drink of water.
It's hard work getting yelled at by a bird.
He's so loud. No imp kill, 0 out of 10, I know. What's this? Your pyre starts with 15 armor. I mean, given that we lost nothing, I would say 'tis no problem. Move a unit to the front and apply 10 armor. I'm going to take that because we may need to manipulate some units on the top floor in case we don't get exactly the order we want. Draw. Add 3 stings or gain energy and draw. I'm not going to take them, not because, like, those are all good cards, but I have a fat deck right now and I need to start thinning it. And that's not going to help. Ooh, Trinket Merchant. Don't have a lot of money though. And I do want to upgrade spells. So, money. Is this Seraph? No, it's Fel. Okay, no problem. Right, so I've admonished myself for not buying this first. Double stack is stats effects. Apply with this card are doubled. Anything I particularly want to do? Alloy the Ancients would be really good. So I'm going to do it. And it's also going to be free. Because decreasing cost now is objectively good for us. I can make one consume extremely good. Make a restore pretty good. You never know when that's going to be handy. I'm thinking I'm leaning more towards damage though, so we're going to make this torch pretty great. We're going to get one of these, magic power and consume. Yeah, that would be pretty good. Free alloy the ancients, I'll take it. Now the upgrading of the flare, not flare, what the hell are they called? Oh, we should do this first. I almost forgot. The 1 damage fire attack, upgrading that, I can see why that would be a bad decision. Now this is actually one of those times where I should have done this before going to the shop. That's what I get. Consume to send a unit to the bottom floor, play 2 days. Ha 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 ha. We're taking the hook. The hook is so good. I love the hook so much. I would have loved to have upgraded that, but you win some and then you lose a lot more. We have 31 cards, it's way too many. Now we have to start purging. Alright, Fel. Scourge. Fuck. I don't like it. Well, we almost got what we wanted. We could... How much damage do you do? 3? So no, we couldn't sweep this guy down before he's a problem. And besides, we're playing on the top floor anyway. Fang, do you remember when you said you would play on the top floor? Yes, I remember. Now the real question is, do we want to take 5 fire damage? Or do we want to just knock all these guys out? Or do we just want to do 100 damage to Fel? I'm an aggressive player, so I'm going to do that. And the fire can suck it. Right. What's next? We have the massively overpowered imp. Welcome to the game, my boy. We're doing 70 damage to Fel. We're gonna hold that, obviously. This guy is quick, though. I can knock one of them with the Awoken Hollow and start moving them to the top. Or I can be sensible about this and move them to the top. Anyone merit a restoration detonation? Yeah, how about you? Cool, now we can do 100 damage to Fel. Very good. Any damage you can do to the boss early is absolutely wonderful. Don't you owe me? Despite the fact that we're going to take a bunch of fire damage, and by fire I mean fire damage, that's what we're going to do. Darn it. Well, that's life. Sometimes you gotta get ahead to get ahead. God, I hate these guys so much. Right. Unfortunately, you're not getting to the top on this one. This is an ideal time to play these. And then probably just March of Fields this guy. Very good. We're gonna get 2 of those, unfortunately, and no more of those. And she's purging. I hate it. Because they're all spaced out, I don't think it's worth firing an Inferno. I think I'm just going to play these. So be it. They're rooted anyway. They'll die. All in good time. Final wave? No, not final wave. There we bloody go. Alright. Get ascended. You're now on the top floor. I am going to bring you to the front with March of Shields when the time comes. Anything else we want to do? Yeah. Let us fire 32 damage on this man so we don't have to have any more draw problems. Okay. Nope, not final wave yet. How many units do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Alright, so we're going to kill everybody on the top floor in exchange for 5 damage. That means we're going to play these. And I'm not going to ascend the train steward yet. I'm going to heal this man. The longer he stays alive, happier I am. And these guys should just be roasted now. I'd be very surprised if Fell got through this. We could steel pulley somebody if we wanted to. I think the smart thing to do is apply this to Fell, so that the full tick of damage gets done. We'll take the free damage and health. Days 3. How long will it take the pyre to kill this guy? 4, so it's not worth it. No, not worth it at all. I will, however, kill this guy. If Fell was on the same floor as that guy, I would have, without hesitation, brought him to the top. But that was not to be. So, Purge. I don't know if we're going to get the thing to bring him to the front, and because I'm uncertain about that, I'm not even going to bother. Plan as if there's a possibility of failure. Let's go. He's done. And you're coming up. And you're dead. Alright, well let's make sure we don't take any unnecessary pyre damage. And we're not going to. Okay. Last time I was so cavalier, we took unnecessary damage to pyre. And I'm not having it. I have to admit this fight was a little hairier than I'm used to. On this run anyway. We had some problems with positioning and getting the units to line it out, and that's basically down to the fact that the deck is so very fat right now. Cool. No. It would have to be really good for me to take another card. We're going to get more braw, because we need to get through our decks a lot quicker. And by decks, I mean hands. Right. So we could duplicate health, coins. No, we're going this route. It's not even close. Let's go to the caverns first. There's no spell upgrades anyway. Relinquish your wealth. Absolutely not. That's a diminishing return sort of situation. You can get really, really, really good luck, but as soon as you don't get really, really good luck, you're in for a penny, in for a pound, and that's not where I want to be. So, cutting cards. Cutting cards. I'm going to cut torches, because we're getting to the point where 2 damage is not enough to kill a support unit. And at that point, torches are completely worthless. Endless, not worthwhile to us. We have enough units. We can be relatively certain they will live. Do we want to upgrade anybody? Steelworker is a pretty good choice, I would say. Spikes, though? Just doing the math. We are just barely going to be able to purge 2, so that's what I'm going to do. We might not need so many ascends, but I'm honestly of the opinion that to have ascend in your hand, that's what we need. That's our victory condition, so I'm not going to jeopardize that. So I'm going to take us down to 1 train steward. Right. 18 times 3 is in fact less than 36 times 2, so we're going to get our Reaper 2 upgrade. Even if he doesn't slay, he's just objectively better. That seems like a balance issue to me, but what do I know? I'm not going to do that. Not even close. It's just not worth risking. 400 coins, that's a lot of money, but we're late in the game. I'm not even certain to be able to spend it. Okay. Well, I guess let's get this started. You might be... Yeah, I will put him at the top. Why not? We can get this out of our hand, so let's do that. It's a bad place to spawn, my friend. Alrighty. We cannot ascend this guy yet, but I have faith that we're going to be able to. Fledgling Imp, that's another card I would like to ascend. Oh, no, we can totally ascend. Oh, we can totally do it. Alright, so here we go. You're dead. We're going to actually ascend the Imp, because he will not survive if I ascended this guy. We will restore you, because you benefit from rejuvenation. We're not going to play Imp, and I'm going to end the turn. We're getting to the part of the game where we have to be a bit tactical. What's your ability? Extinguish. Triggers on death, deals 5 damage. What a shame. He was a good man. Alright, well, actually, because I didn't spend a lot of energy earlier, I can get all of the units I wanted to the top. And now we're just waiting on the shield thing to bring him to the front. You know, the thing! Yes, Joe Biden, we know the thing. Why put armor on the back one? Because obviously we're going to bring him to the front. He's going to take effectively no damage because of armor. And I'm going to accept the fact that you're probably smoked, but you're going to be able to take this guy out. So, let's do it. We might be able to bring that guy to the top, since the ascends do not go out of our hand, i.e. be consumed. March of Shields. Without a doubt, he's coming up. He's got all the... Well, he's got everything we need, to be honest with you. We have Alloy of the Ancients. It's the free Alloy of the Ancients, so that's good. I think we're going to spend the money to get this guy to the top. We're at 6 out of 7. No, we're at 5 out of 7 on the top, so it really would benefit us to get him up there. Yes, a chew to you too, Lady Fang. Anyway. That's my euphemism. Anyway, here we are. Top floor unit is dead. Got a little bit mind flooded thinking about other matters, but that's alright. This guy grants multi-strike. That's inconvenient. Inconvenient, but ultimately meaningless, because I'm just going to fucking kill them all. Except for this guy, who has entirely too much health. It's a pretty strong deck. It's got problems, but it's a pretty strong deck. So this man is dead. This man is highly dead. We're not even at the 7 cap, so... That's pretty silly. No more units will be played, I tell you. No more. And I'm thinking it might be worth just holding on to our energy. So I'm going to do that. Oh, why would you betray me like this? No, we did get an Inferno. That's not all that bad. I think even without the detonation, I'm going to restore this guy in case it gets bad. Right, here we are. Let's see how he does. He is smoked. Okay, perfect. And there is absolutely nothing I want to play to avoid fire damage. Good. It's always a nice moment when you see the boss come to the floor with all your units. You have to see whether he is smoked or not, and he is fully smoked. Get the slay on that one, my man. Right. I think we might be right before the end here, come to think of it. We could get another Inferno. What did I say about thinning the deck, though? What did I say? Is this it? Is this all you can conjure? Monster Train? Yeah, that would be Seraph. Cut. Merchant of Steel. Duplicate. Or spells, Pyre Health. It is not even close. Ladies and gentlemen. We're duplicating Alloy of the Ancients because it's consume and 50 armor. We are cutting. We are going to cut both of the final restores. We go down to 26 cards. We are going to check the trinket store first. Ooh, they're so expensive. They're pretty good, to be honest with you. But they're still so expensive. Multi-strike. Can we put that on anybody worthwhile? We could get 10 extra damage. Or we could just do this. We're gonna finally make the Steelworker buff. And in all likelihood, we are going to be playing the Train Steward. However, yeah, I think it highly likely that it would be better to get two $20 upgrades than one $90. And I think I was right there. So we're coming in having spent almost all of our money. We're about as prepared as we're ever going to be. And he's going to sap us down. Now this shouldn't be a problem if we spawn them on the top floor, because at least 2 of the sap stacks are going to be gone before they're fighting. But he does spawn units, admittedly. Like that idiot. So. Whoa, I don't think. I don't bloody think so. Oh, I made a big oops. I made a big oops. I should have just spawned that guy. But that's okay. That's alright. Is that alright? Yeah. Look, man. I don't like it because I made a big oops. And I hope that doesn't come back to haunt me. Let's get this out of our hand as soon as possible. We need to become thin deck. And as it so happens, we made sure that guy got slay. My god. What are you doing? Right. Now the question is, do we reinforce second floor? We can't pull him out this turn. We could use this opportunity to do a lot of damage here, though. Man, I wish I could pull him out and just hit him with that. Could always hit this floor with that, but, you know. I'm on the cusp of deciding, and I have decided, that we're going in hard on that floor. We're going to alloy him, too, because we know we want him to be the blocker. Hermit. We're going to use this opportunity to get you out because we know we want you. Sooner we can get sap out of the way, the better. We're going to hold our energy. Alrighty. We got our ascends. Perfect. And we got the money to play him. He's not going to go to the front, but so be it. We're going to be able to kill all these guys. You have sweep, so he's going down. These two are actually going down before they can do damage. No, because he's sapped hard. Ooh, baby. I think actually I can counteract that. No, I can't counteract that, apparently. Well, that'll learn me. Anyway. We can Maybe... No, we're not going to save any damage by doing this. That's okay. We're still going to play it. We want him on top. He's going on top. We have one slot left, if I am correct about this, which I believe I am. Do we want to pull anybody to the top? This guy is going to survive the quick. Oh no! Rooted deals with that. As in it stops that. I wasn't aware. Oh well, we ended up fending the deck anyway. Ooh. Think we're gonna lose that unit, eh? Well, I don't bloody think so. We're gonna detonate. We're gonna torch you. And yet he shall live. And that's about all I have to say about that. Why are we still sapped so hard? Is this a permanent effect? Every time he comes to the floor, he saps. Now that is savagery. Not sure I like that. But I'm not sure it matters if I like that. Now, I want you on the big boy. Okay, he has come to the front. Perfect. Perfect. Now we can also alloy him. And you are the good steward. Yes. We're certainly bringing you to the top. Now we are full? No, we're almost full. Inferno is extremely tempting here. Meat? No. Perfect. So we got that one. And we're going to Inferno this floor. Okay. I would have loved to Inferno that, but again, it does damage to friendly and enemy units. And these guys are dead. I think we're going to start getting one over on this Seraph man. Even if we're doing virtually no damage. At least our champion has gotten a lot of slay triggers for himself. We can get Rail Worker top. But we can't get Rail Worker top and Inferno. That's fine. Let's get him up. We are now at our limit. We can get a free restoration detonation if we target the right unit. There we are. And that'd be the end of that turn. Our big boy's taking a lot of damage, unfortunately. Oh, we got double slay on our champion. Okay, that's really good. He's doing a lot of damage. Squishy, stop sapping me. That's absolute savagery. Alright, well, since we don't really have much of a choice otherwise, let's start restoration detonating a lot of these guys. And slowing down our computer, apparently, in the meantime. Let's hold over. We've got 2 more slays on the champion, so we might have a chance if we keep the front guy alive. No more saps. So much sap going on. Insane. Okay, let's give you some armor. Let us Inferno. The question is how much damage... No, I'm going to Inferno this way. It should be a relatively easy question. I would Inferno them, but... Oh, I could do both. So let's do exactly that. He got an incant off, but hopefully we've done a lot of damage to them. Another double slay. Very good. Another Inferno. Okay. I think 10 health and damage. Excuse me. 10 health and damage is worth more. Yep, it was. Inferno. Right. Well, we're as ready as we're ever going to be. Hopefully we get some healing in the next round. And here we go. We cannot play Inferno, but we have beat him. Excuse me. There we are. That's about as convincing a win as we can get. And we have done it again. I love Red Green. And I don't mean the 1990s Canadian sitcom of the same name. That was an amazing show. Red Green. I've gone back and watched some episodes, actually. It really holds up well to the test of time in a lot of ways. Anyway, we didn't come here to talk about 1990s Canadian publicly funded sitcoms. Although there's some good gems. We've come here to reignite hell. And that we have done. 2 wins out of 4 episodes, that's not so bad. But hey, I'm not the best judge of that. Hey, we got an achievement for that. Hell yeah. 37,000 score. I don't know if that's worth anything. Well, we got to Covenant rank 2, which is totally not Ascension from Slay the Spire. That's just as well. We got some mastered cards. Golden frames. You gave me golden frames. Ascend a unit and apply days too. I like it. At the start of the turn, add a random imp into your hand. I also like that. Awoken. Razor Sharp Edge. I've seen that. +8, -2. Friendly unit is healed. Deal damage to the friend. Okay, so that's restoration, detonation, but also in relic form. Very cool. Well, I'm very happy that I played this today. It's put me in a good mood. And it's making noises at me. Very good. I will catch you next time. Hope you enjoyed.